Today is a very auspicious day, appearance day of Srila Lochan Thakur, personal associate of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Our Gurudev wrote his biography as for all other associates of Mahaprabhu. He collected information from Chaitanya Bhagavat, Chaitanya Charitamrita, Bhakti Ratnakar, or from some other sources, Gauriya Vaishnava Vidhan also. What was available, he put all together and with his own explanation, because we have to observe these days. These appearance days of Vaishnavas and appearance days of Vaishnavas are very important for us to observe by hearing about their glories, their teachings, and we should pray for their grace. So for this reason, our Gurudev wrote this book. He himself, by his own example, he taught us. He came to Srila Bhakti Pramod Puri Gosai Maharaj, his Shiksha Guru, and requested him, Maharaj, though I'm staying in the mud, but my heart is not yet purified. I have so many anarthas. I want to sing the glories of Vaishnavas. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, wait, Arvind Lochan asking me. One second. Maybe he cannot join. That my full of anarthas, so I want to sing the glories of Vaishnavas, personal associates of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and also Guru Parampara Acharyas. I want to sing their glories, then my heart can be purified and I can get devotion to Krishna. Then Puri Gosai Maharaj immediately said, yes, you're right. If any help you will need, I will Arvind Lochan cannot join. I will help you with any editing or anything. Začnemo še enkrat, zgleda, da Arvind Lochan ne more iti noter. Prav, da mu ne pokaže, da je call. I will start again call because Arvind Lochan cannot enter. Oh, now he entered. Okay. Yes, now he entered, no problem. So those who are watching on YouTube, I spoke something in Slovenian language because Arvind Lochan could not enter, but now he entered. So we have to observe, every day we have to pray for the grace of Vaishnavas, especially on this appearance and disappearance days. So today is Sri Lochan Thakur. Lochan Thakur appeared in 1523 in Kogram, in the Katwa block of the Burdwan district. This village is about 10 miles north of Guskar train station. The Thakur's home is situated near the Ajaya river. There also Jayadev Goswami's place is near. His birth tithi is given by some as the first day of the fourth night of the waxing moon in Paush, that is today. He was born in the Rara clan of the physician caste. Vaidya means Ayurvedic doctor. His father's name was Kamalakar Das, his mother's Sadanandi. He was a very affectionate and lone child of the couple. Lochan Das studied while at his maternal grandfather's house. He displayed devotion for Mahaprabhu from his childhood. Lochan Das was married at a very young age, according to the custom of that time. Since he had been married so young, his wife first remained with her parents in the village of Ahmedpur, Kakuta. As he grew older, Lochan Das showed a highly renounced attitude to life and spent all his time discussing Krishna Katha with other devotees of Gauranga. Before, I could not understand why they did such early marriages. Then I was hearing one Harikatha by Shlesi Bhaktivinoda Swami Maharaj. So he told that ladies, girls, since birth, they were all trained that they should be very chaste ladies, not like going outside of marriage, attracted to other like this. They trained them from their birth in that way. And that is why they also married them early before that desire for men and all this thing came before, but they were already married. So when they will come to that age, when these desires come and they will be attracted, so because they were already married and they were trained that they should be devoted to their husband only, it was like a kind of protection that they will not go for any other man out of attraction, lust, like these things. Like they will not go for love marriages. And as they say in India, one is arranged marriage, means those who are in the village, they will find suitable match and they will check horoscopes and everything, and then they will marry, arranged marriage. But love marriage means one boy will be attracted to one girl, and that girl will be attracted without seeing anything, without consulting anyone, nothing. They will just marry. That is love marriage. So in order to prevent such love marriages, they did this system to marry them very early and also to train them that they should be chaste. So here also we see Lochan Das was very young when he was married. Also Bhaktivinoda Thakur. Nowadays they are not doing like this, but at that time this was the purpose. So he was married very young, but he was not staying with his wife that time. And he was always in a mood of renunciation, worshipping Gauranga. As the time approached when his wife was to join him, the girl's parents began to worry because of Lochan Das's indifference to material life. They approached his guru Narahari Sarkar and told him of their disquiet, means worry. As a result, Narahari Sarkar ordered Lochan Das to go in his in-laws' home. Guru ordered him, but he also made certain arrangement for him, as we will hear now. When Lochan Das arrived in Ahmedpur, he was unable to remember where their house was, since it had been so long since he had visited. He asked a young girl in the street for directions, addressing her as Ma or Mother or Mataji, Ma. That is out of respect, and also that should not see a woman with lusty eyes. That is why they address as Ma or Mother. When he arrived at his in-laws' house, he found out that the girl whom he had addressed as his mother was in fact his wife. Wife did not know, he did not know who they are. So he told Ma. Then he understood it's his wife. From that day on, he always looked upon his wife as a mother, worshipping Guru and Gauranga in an attitude of renunciation. He never looked at her as wife. but continued to worship, sing her as mother, and continued worshipping Guru Gauranga in attitude of renunciation, like a sannyasi or a tyagi. Narahari Sarkar Thakur, Mahaprabhu's famous associate from Srikanda, was very affectionate to Lochan Das and gave him initiation. We are singing Narahari Adi Kori Chamara Dhulai in Arati. He, Narahari Sarkar Thakur, very known. He was in all Leelas in Puri also, Ratha Yatra everywhere he was. Navadip. So he gave Diksha to Lochan Das. Lochan Das Thakur enthusiastically took up residence with his guru in Srikanda and served him. His guru taught him about Kirtan and later ordered him to write Mahaprabhu's sacred biography. Lochan Das took this order seriously and wrote the Chaitanya Mangal, the events of which are based on Murari Gupta's Chaitanya Charita. Murari Gupta gave some notes, and based on those notes he wrote Chaitanya Mangal book. It was also translated into English. Yes, here Gurudev will say, the word Mangal means auspicious, and this title reflects the fact that hearing Mahaprabhu, Sri Chaitanya's divine pastimes, is the most auspicious activity for all the living beings. Vrindavan Das Thakur's biography of the Lord was first named Chaitanya Mangal and was only later known as Chaitanya Bhagavat. Lochan Das gives an indication of this in the introductory portion of his book. I attentively pay my obeisances to Vrindavan Das Thakur. His Bhagavata songs have enchanted the entire universe. Some people believe that Lochan Das Thakur and Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami gave the name Chaitanya Bhagavat to Vrindavan Das Thakur's book. But you will find in Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami's Krishna Chaitanya Charitamrita, he still uses the name Chaitanya Mangal. Maybe it was later that they decided, because Vrindavan Das Thakur is actually the Vedavyas Muni, Vyasadeva. He wrote Srimad Bhagavatam, and he also wrote biography of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, his Lila and all teaching, and all Bhagavatam Siddhanta is there inside, perfect. Prabhupada showed Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur in his commentary, he gave evidences for all Chaitanya Bhagavatam verses, evidences from all Shastras, mainly Bhagavatam, that how it is same Siddhanta, everything is same. That is why they renamed that book as Chaitanya Bhagavat. And Lochan Das Thakur's book remained Chaitanya Mangal. In the Chaitanya Mangal, Lochan Das prays for his Guru's blessings as follows. And if you read Chaitanya Bhagavat, Chaitanya Mangal, and Chaitanya Charitamrita, for certain Leelas, there are some different details there. And everyone is saying, I wrote according to the blessing of Guru and Gauranga or Nityananda, or according to what was revealed in my heart. So all are transcendental. Then one day I was thinking, why is it was like this as Lochan Das Thakur wrote, or it was like this? Because some differences there, apparent differences. And then I was praying for the grace. I could not understand what is now true. Then I got the all are true. How? Because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Leelas are unlimited. You cannot limit them to certain way. And he can show one thing to one, another thing to another, and both are existing at the same time. Like for disappearance. Some experienced disappearance of Mahaprabhu. He entered into Jagannath Diti in Puri. They saw it. Some experienced Mahaprabhu's disappearance, that he entered into the ocean and he disappeared. And some experienced he entered into Tota Gopinath. But they all experience like that. And Mahaprabhu's Leelas are unlimited. You cannot limit like some human being. That is another thing. But his Leelas are unlimited. Also, Srila Bhakti Rakshidhar Goswami Maharaj told. The wise Shukadev Goswami said that moon is more far from earth than the sun. But scientists, nowadays scientists, they will say sun is much further than the moon from the earth. Then how, why is this? Then Sridhar Maharaj told there are two reasons. One reason is because according to Bhav, sun is more connected to the sun. Sun is more connected to the earth, giving some benefits, and they are more connected like friends. Their two are friends. They may stay far away, but their hearts are more close to each other. So in that way, not physical distance, but in the distance of Bhav, sun is more close to the earth. And moon is more far. He said this is one reason. And like we find in Shastra, Padma Saka. Even Krishna used this mantra for to Radharani gave this mantra to worship that Surja Narayan or Surja Krishna. Padma Sakaya Soha, the friend of Padma. Who is friend of Padma? Means lotus is the sun. But how far they are from each other? But they are friends, because sun, by his rays, he will open that lotus will blossom. So they are friends. Like that, earth and sun are more close, not physical distance. And another thing, Srila Sridhar Dev Goswami Maharaj always used to say whenever any science topic came, he said, your scientific research is unreliable. Because one thing is your senses are imperfect and all these things. Another thing is all these material laws and all these things, that is not fixed. Because Krishna put all these laws, physical laws. He is the creator. The creation is not by itself, like independent. No, it is dependent on creator, who is Krishna. He can change at any time anything in this creation. Like now we see there is gravitation force. Objects fall down by gravitation force. But Krishna can change anytime he wants. He's above all law. He's not under the law of material. He made this law. If he wants, he can change at any time. The objects will go up. Anytime he can change this. So your scientific research is unreliable because Krishna can change anything at any time. And today he will show you one thing. You will be fully convinced it is like this. Then after some time he can show you the same thing in another way, like hypnotist. How he wants you to see, that is how you will see. Because as in Bible, God said, let there be light, there was light. Let there be sound, there was sound. Everything is by his will. So his will is above everything. So how much you can make research by your imperfect senses, that is all unreliable because it can be changed at any moment by Krishna. And also you cannot find what is behind. I spoke with one scientist. He admitted to me in private. He said, you know, there are so many things for which scientists we cannot determine, but we know that they exist. We know that they exist, but we cannot determine what it is and how it is and all these things. So many things. Outwardly, they are very proud that we know everything and we will solve all problems, everything. But internally, they are also confused so much. They don't know. And for certain things, they know they exist, but they don't know what it is. They cannot reach to that. So, Srila Sridhar Goswami Maharaj said, if Krishna wants, like for example, he can show to Shukadev Goswami that sun is more close to the earth than the moon, even like distance. He can show that to him, and it will be true. It will be fact, because Krishna showed him like this. But Krishna may show to someone else another thing, and they will see it in that way. And both are true, because whatever Krishna wants, that is the truth. He can do anything. When he said to Arjuna, you see me, then Arjuna saw, universal form. No one else can see, but he told. And one time, Dhritarashtra also he requested Krishna, oh Krishna, I am blind, but you please remove my blindness only for some time, that I may see your beautiful form. I heard about it, but you please remove my blindness for some moments. I want to see you. Then again you can give me back my blindness. You will find in Mahabharata. Then Krishna said, there is no need for me to remove your blindness that you will see me. I just say, you see me, you will see me. So what scientist will say? His eyes are blind. He cannot see anything because that light is not there and not reflected, going to brain and all this picture, all these things. That is not possible. So here Krishna told him, there is no need for me to remove your blindness. You can remain blind. But I say, you see me, you will see me. That is Krishna, God. He can do anything. So he may show one thing to me, he may show another thing to another. And they will argue, no, you are wrong, I am right. No, both are right, because Krishna makes the reality. So here also you will find some different details about Mahaprabhu Lila, about how he met Raya Ramananda, or about Sarvabhaumacharya, like this, some difference. But all are true. And one time Srila Sridhar Deva Goswami Maharaj asked Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, his Gurudev, Gurudev, why Sanatana Goswami in Brihad Bhagavatamrita he described Krishna Lila in Vrindavan, then he described how Krishna went to Mathura, but then from Mathura he came back to Vrindavan and that Lila continued. But Rupa Goswami in Bidagda Madhava, he wrote Krishna came from Vrindavan to Mathura, then he went to Dwaraka, then Vrindavan. Why? Then Prabhupada smiled and said, why do you think that they say for Bhagavan, it is said for Bhagavatam, for Bhagavan, that he is Adokshaja. Adokshaja means beyond our material senses. Or in the language of Srila Prabhupada, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, he said, one who reserves the right of not being exposed to material human senses, he is called Adokshaja. He has a right not to be exposed, means no one can see him without, means with material senses. He can do that. He is Adokshaja Bhagavan. So he told him that this material experience is like this. We think something is happening here, then another place, and this time, and all this, all limitation. But Krishna Lila is not like that. Both are correct. And both are simultaneously existing. All these events are simultaneously existing. In transcendental realm and in also some material universe, Krishna can show like this, Krishna can show like that. Or to one he will show like this, to another will show like that. How when Krishna came to that Kamsa's arena, yogis saw him as Paramatma. Girls, they saw him as Cupid. Rishni, they saw him as family member. Kamsa saw him as death. And some other men, they saw him as friend. All saw same Krishna, but different realization. Mother Jashoda always see Krishna as a young boy, as a child. But gopis, they see in another way. All Krishna. So we cannot limit Krishna or his lila, or Mahaprabhu and his lila. Narahari, so in Chaitanya Mangal, Lochan Das Thakur wrote, Narahari Das Thakur is the proprietor of my life, and out of the hope of attaining his lotus feet, I desire to sing the glories of Gauranga, even though I am the lowest of the low. This is my ambition. Yes, I am lowest of the low, but my Guru's order, so I will do this. It is for my own purification. And for receiving the grace of my Guru. That is why we should not, in Shastra, it is stated, Guru Agya Avicharanya. We should not think or deliberate on the order of Guru. What Guru orders, you have to follow. You don't think it is possible, not possible, what, no. Is it good or not? No. Of course, that is for bona fide Guru. We have to follow. In that way, we will get grace. I offer my reverences to Narahari Das, the ocean of Gauranga's qualities. Other than him, I have no friend in the three worlds. My Lord and Master is Narahari Das. I prostrate myself in humility to him. May he fulfill my desires. Chaitanya Mangal, all in different parts in Chaitanya Mangal, these prayers to his Guru is there. Lochan Das Thakur wrote the Chaitanya Mangal in Eastern Bengal's Panchali style, completing it in 1537. So it means he was 15 years old. Yes. There is a legend that he wrote the book while sitting on a stone under a flower tree. In his new Bengali dictionary, 14 years old, he appeared in 1523, and in 1537 he completed it, 14 years old. There is a legend that he wrote the book while sitting on a stone under a flower tree. In his new Bengali dictionary, Ashutosh Dev has underlined Lochan Das' contribution by stating that he was the first to write Bengali poetry using vowel-marked meters, as well as being one of Bengal's earliest historical writers. The original manuscript of the Chaitanya Mangal is said to be found in the personal library of Pran Krishna Chakravarti of Kandra, near the Gushkar train station. Other titles attributed to Lochan Das are Prarthana, Durlabasar, Padavali, and Bengali verse translations of Ramananda's Jagannath Ballabh Natak, and the Ras Panchadhyay of Srimad Bhagavatam. Lochan Dasa's songs glorifying Nityananda. In Chaitanya Mangal, Lochan Das Thakur describes his guru Narahari Sarkar Thakur as Mahaprabhu's dearest associate. He does not describe Nityananda Prabhu's glories as extensively, fearful that he may have committed an offense by neglecting Nityananda Prabhu. He later wrote a few songs in his praise. These songs are particularly well appreciated by the devotees. Nitai Gunomani Amar Nitai Gunomani Ania Premero Bonya Basailo Avani Premer Bonya Loya Nitai Aila Goura Deshe Dubilo Bhakata Gono Dinohino Bhase Dinohino Patitapa Maranahi Bache Brahmara Durlabha Prem Sabakare Jache Abada Karuna Sindhu Katya Mohan Ghore Ghore Bule Prem Omiyaroban Lochan Bole Moronitai Jebana Bhojilo Janiya Shuniya Sei Atma Ghati Hoilo. This is one tune. There are other also. Nitai Guno Moni Amar Nitai Guno Moni. We are singing this song many times. I will not read translation. You can find in all song books. Then another is Akroda Paramananda Nitananda Rai Abhiman Shunyo Nitai Nagare Berai Adama Patita Jiber Dare Dare Giya Harina Mahamantra Deno Bilaya Jare Deke Tare Kohe Dante Trina Kori Amare Kiniya Loho Bhaja Gaura Hori Eto boli Nityananda Bhume Gori Jai Sonara Parvata Jeno Dhula Telo Tai Henoya Batare Jar Rotina Jan Milo Lochan Bole Sei Papi Elo Argelo. Our Gurudev used to sing this song on Nagar Sankirtan. This song and Radha Krishna Bol 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 Re Sobai Eishika Dia Sobna Dia Pirchaneche Gaur Nitai. That full song. Then another song is given here of Lochan Das Thakur is also very much known. Srila A.C. Bhaktivinoda Swami Maharaj also was singing. Parama Karuna Pahudui Jano Nitai Gaura Chandra Sabaya Avatar Sarashiromani Kevalaya Nanda Kanda Bhaja Bhaja Bhai Chaitanya Nitai Sudrida Vishasha Kari Vishaya Charya Serase Mojiya Mukhe Bolo Hori Hori Deko Ore Bhai Tribhubhone Nai Emono Doyala Data Pashu Pakhi Jure Pashana Bidore Shunijaro Guno Gata Sangsare Mojiya Rohili Poria Sepode Nohilo Asho Apono Karama Bunjoye Shamano Kohoye Lochono Daso. We are all the time singing these songs. There are so many other songs of Lochan Das Thakur we are also singing. like Avatar Sar, Gora Avatar, this you know. Then Jai Jai Advaita Charjo Doyamo, you were singing on his appearance day. Ke Jabi Re Bhai Bhava Sindhu Par, Nitai Gaur Nam. Then Bhajo Bhajo Khori Manadrida Kori. I like this song very much. Later I will read. And Brajendra Nandan Bhaje Jai John. This I will read today. But here there is one more topic. Followers of certain heterodox groups, means Apasampradayas, say that the Gaur Nagar doctrine is found in Chaitanya Mangal. This is not true. Vrindavan Das Thakur writes in his Chaitanya Bhagavat, no one should praise the Lord by calling him the golden playboy, means Mahaprabhu. Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur Prabhupada comments, Gaura Sundar is Krishna, who has been endowed with Radha's bodily hue and her mood of love. Thus, he never abandoned the qualities of the heart of Radhika and the other gopis, that is to say, the character of the ashray of devotion in the conjugal mood. This means that he never acts like the bishoy or object or bhokta, enjoyer of maduras by looking at other women in the spirit of a playboy. Like one is bishoy, object of love, and another is ashray, abode of love. Krishna is the object of love and Radharani is ashray. She loves Krishna. And for Krishna it is opposite. He is ashray and she is bishoy. But in general, Krishna is the enjoyer. So Mahaprabhu is Krishna himself. That is correct. But he is not in the mood of bishoy. He is in the mood of ashray. That is why he never looked upon ladies with mood of enjoyment. You will find in all Leelas of Mahaprabhu like this. As I always told, one lady came to me, young girl, she came to Bharati Maharaj to ask him one question. But it was already late, so Maharaj was not in the mood to answer. But I took permission of Bharati Maharaj that let me answer her because she came from some distance. Then she asked, why you say this is not good, Gaurango Nagori? Then why in Shastra it is so nicely described? Mahaprabhu is very tall and he has strong body and very black curly hair and eyes very long like lotus and dhoti in this way and all these beautiful descriptions. With lust she was telling. I felt her lust for Mahaprabhu. I never experienced like this anything before. I was surprised. Then I said, because Mahaprabhu, he was not in the mood or like Krishna as to enjoy gopis or any ladies. He was legally married with Lakshmi Priya and was following all the proper rules of Grihastha ashram, serving Krishna, serving guests, doing bhajan, everything, earning money. He went to East Bengal to earn money. He was perfectly following Grihastha ashram with one wife. Then, after she left this world, he married again to Vishnupriya. Then again, he was doing perfectly Grihastha ashram, worshipping Krishna and all this. Then after he took sannyas, he was perfectly following sannyas ashram. He never looked at ladies. It is not meant that we can worship Mahaprabhu like gopis worship Krishna. No, that is not possible. We worship Mahaprabhu as a master. We are his servants and he is serving Krishna. Then she understood. I told many things. I told from Shastra, everything in short I told now. Then she accepted, yes, okay. Then after one day again she came, but that time she did not ask any question, but she joined our kirtan and everything was okay then. So some people say it is in the book of Lochan Thakur, and there are two opinions in Chaitanya Mangal. Some say that some people took out those verses. Some people say, no, you inserted those verses inside to show. But anyway, Vrindavan Das Thakur, his guru, because he praised him, says no one should sing the glories of Mahaprabhu in this way, like the enjoyer of ladies. No. You cannot call him golden playboy. No. That is not allowed, nor is there any such sadhana described in any literature of bona fide followers of Mahaprabhu, like Goswamis. You will never find any kind of sadhana and mantras and like this to worship Mahaprabhu as a golden playboy. No. So that is not there. So now I will read one song of Lochan Das Thakur. In our mat we are singing it, but it is not in that song book, but I will read. Brajendra Nandana Bhaje Jai John is the name. Brajendra Nandana Bhaje Jai John Saphala Jibono Tar Tahara Upama Bede nahi sima tribhuvane nahi ar emono madhav na bhoje manav kokono moria jabe sei adham praharia jom raurabe krimite খাবে তারো পারো আর পাপি নাহি চার সংসার জগত মাঝে কোন কালে তার গতি নাহি আর মিছাই ভ্রমিছে কাজে শ্রীলোচন দাস ভকতির ইয়াস হরি গুণ কহি লিখি হেন রাসা সার মতি নাহি যার তার মুখ নাহি দেখি. Translation is, that person who worships Brajendra Nandan makes his life successful. In the three worlds, there is none equal to him, means to Krishna. The Vedas cannot completely describe his glories. Whoever fails to worship that Sri Madhava is taken to Yamaraj after death and put in the hell called Raurabalok, where he is eaten alive by worms and insects. That is Krimite Kabe. There is no one as sinful as him. Since there is no greater sinner than he throughout the universe, he cannot be delivered at any time but continues to wander, performing temporary materialistic activities that result in suffering. Sri Lochan Das states, only by my desire to obtain bhakti, I am able to describe Sri Hari's qualities. I never wish to see the face, no, I never wish to see the face of that person whose intelligence is not fixed on Brajendra Nandan, the very essence and embodiment of all rasa. Upanishads say, Raso Vaisa, he is rasa. So this is very nice song we are singing in our mat. Then, ke jabi re bhai, ke jabi re bhai, bhava sindhu par, dhanya kali juger chaitanya avatar, amar gauranger ghate adana kheya boy, joro ondho, atur abadi par hoy. Khori namer nauka khani Shri Guru Kandari, Sankirtan Kheroyal du bahu pasuri. No, pasari. সব জীব হইল পার প্রেমের বাতাসে, পরিয়া রহিল লোচান আপনার দোষে. The meaning is, who will go, brothers? Who will cross over this ocean of material suffering? This Kali Yuga in which Sri Chaitanya Avatar has appeared is blessed. At the bathing place of my Gaurango, a free ferry boat is waiting. Free. Now if you want to go from Mayapur Ghat to that Navadip Ghat, you have to pay 3 rupees, no, 5 rupees if you go by the slow boat. If you go with the fast boat, then it is 10 rupees. But this Gaurangero Ghat, or the Ghat of my Gaurango, a free ferry boat is waiting. No money necessary. There is no restriction. Everyone is coming, including the lame, blind, and distressed. All are climbing aboard to cross over. So, and if you want to go from Mayapur Ghat to Godrundip, that is 3 rupees nowadays. But this one, oh Mahaprabhu, this boat is free. Harinam is the boat. Shri Guru is the helmsman, means captain, one who is driving. And the Sankirtan party moving with upraised arms are the oars. Oars means that vesla in Slovenian language, oars. All souls can cross over with the favorable winds of Prem. Only Lochan Das is so unfortunate that due to his own fault, he has been left behind. He's teaching by example. Someone will say, I did not get blessing of Mahaprabhu. No, everyone got chance, but it is my fault. I did not accept. I didn't follow. I did not surrender to Mahaprabhu. I did not go. I did not follow. That is my fault, not that I did not receive grace. Mahaprabhu came to rescue all. Everyone has chance. But if someone not taking, that is his misfortune. Then another song, Bajo Bajo Hari Manadrida Kari. Bajo Bajo Hari Manadrida Kari Mukhe Bolo Taro Nam. Brajendra Nandana Gopi Pranadhan Bhubono Mohono Shyam. Kokono Moribe Kemone Toribe Bishama Shamana Dake. Jaharo Protape Bhubono Kapoye Najani Morobi Pake. Kulo Dhono Paiya Unmata Hoya Aponake Jano Boro. Shamanero Dute Dhori Paye Hate Badia Koribe Joro. Kiba Joti Soti Kiba Nicho Jati Jei Hori Nahi Boje Tobe Janamia Bromia Rauraba Narake Maje. E Dasa Lochan Bhabe Onukhon Michai Janama Gelo. Horina Bojinu Bishoe Mojinu Hridoe Raholoshev. We are singing this. I'm singing many times in our mat this song. I like. Oh my dear mind, which with staunch faith perform Hari Bhajan. without which you cannot be delivered. And with your mouth chant the names of Brajendranandan, Gopi Pranadhana, and Shamasundar, whose beauty enchants the whole material manifestation. There is no certainty when your life will finish, and you also never think about your deliverance from the material world. But very fearsome Yamadutas are standing near you. Bhagavan, whose power causes the three worlds to tremble in fear, you have forgotten. This is your misfortune. Thus you are suffering in this material world from different kinds of miseries, and now you are about to die. You have become intoxicated by your high birth and wealth, thinking yourself a very high class. But you have forgotten that one day the Yamadutas will take you, tying up your hands and feet. So whether one is a sannyasi or a very low caste person, without performing Hari Bhajan, one will continue to rotate in the samsara and go to the hell named Raurab, where that krimis will eat you. Here this is not complete translation. Kiba Jyoti means sannyasi, soti, one's chaste lady. Kiba Nicho Jati or low born. Yes. Without doing Hari Bhajan, one will go to hell. Lochan Das says, I have never done any Hari Bhajan, having been absorbed in sense enjoyment. In this way, my human form of life has been wasted. And this causes excruciating pain, like a thorn piercing my heart. Harina Bhajinu means I never worshipped Hari. Then Avatara Sar, you know, with this song, I will see. I will read some more, two songs, because today is New Year, so there is no rush. Nitai Gaur Nam. Nitai Gaur Nam Anandero Dham, Jai John Nahi Loy. Tare Jamarai Dhore Loye Jai, Narake Dubai Tai. Tulasir Har Na Pare Je Char, Jamalaye Bastar. Tilak Dharon Na Kore Je Jon, Britai Janamotar. Naloy Horinam Bidi Tare Bam, Pamara Pashandamoti. Vaishnava Sebon Na Kore Je Jon, Ki Hobe Tahar Goti, Ki Hoibe Tahar Goti. Guru Mantra Sar, Koro Eibar, Brojete Hoibe Bas. Tamo Guno Jabe, Sato Guno Pabe, Hoibe Krishnero Das. E Dasa Lochan bole Onukhon, Nitai Gaur Guno Gao Suke. Ei rose jar roti na hoilo, chun kali tar muke. The holy names of Nitai and Gaur are the abode of all jubilation. In our Calcutta Mad, they sing this song. Those who never utter these names are taken by Yama Maharaj and immersed in the hellish planets. Those who never wear tulsi neck beads take their permanent residence in the abode of Yamaraj. And those who never adorn their foreheads with tilak live their lives in vain. Those who never chant Harinam have an unfavorable destiny. They are fallen, and their stone-like hearts are filled with deceit. And what will be the destination of those who never serve the Vaishnavas? Now the time has come to receive Diksha from Sri Guru. If one chants these mantras carefully, one will come to live in Braja forever. The mote of ignorance will go, goodness will come in the heart, and one will become the eternal servant of Krishna. The Lochan Das instructs everyone to always chant Gaur-Nitai's holy names. Those who have no affection for Gauras will be publicly defamed. Their faces will be covered with lime and black tar. This is some Bengali punishment. Their faces will be covered with lime and black tar. Some shameful thing. And then this last song I will read. Oh, this is Vrindavan Das. They put here in Lochan Das. Okay, we'll finish here because there's some other songs here. So I'm on his appearance day. I'm bowing down to the lotus feet of Lochan Das Thakur and praying for his causeless mercy for the service of his lotus feet and the lotus feet of his object of worship, Gaur Nityananda Prabhu and Radha Krishna. Tomorrow we will further hear Srimad Bhagavatam, and then day after tomorrow is Jagadish Pandit's Tithi.